We truly have birds gobbling in every direction.
We're allowed to hunt it just today. Alright, so we set our alarms for 2 a.m. and right now it's 2:30. So we're about to get on the road. We've got about 2 hours and 45 minutes to get up to Nebraska. We were talking last night and we have a lot of options, enough that it's driving us crazy. So really, we should just be fortunate probably that we have all those options. And we're gonna go up there, try and get set up. Hopefully we're the only ones on the property. That way, when we hear them gobble, we can just try and make a move. Here comes the first hunter.
Alright, we just got set up. We truly have birds gobbling in every direction. We have some out front, we have some behind us, and we have some to my left. We're kind of facing down into this little bowl. Got the decoys out front. And really the birds should have pretty easy access to get down here. That's on the ground.
Yeah, let's not too far. It's going to feel like that.
Okay, that's close. There they are. Way up there. They're way out there going across it. They're gonna run off for some reason.
They're all jakes, dude.
They are.
I can't believe that.
I figured when we called to them over here, they were shutting around waiting for us to come to them. Then I thought they were going to be like, okay, let's go to the other side of the tree line and just strut around this cornfield and wait. And then when I figured eventually they'd see the tom and be like, oh, that's why she's not coming. Maybe they didn't see the hen, I don't know. These cross-country chickens, they just run all over the country.
We found them. Some of them, anyways.
Well,
See, there's.
the good news is they're right where we can't legally hunt them. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, they're all out there. Every last one of them. There's probably 40, 50 of them out there. Maybe not that many. 30. Well, we know like where they like to go. So now we can maybe cut them off or be ready for them when they come back.
But who owns this property?
I don't know. We could always talk to them.
Yep, well, good luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So, the guy that leases it will be here this weekend. We're allowed to hunt it just today.
We better get after it,
And
dude.
the old man just slept up on where they roost at, so.
Heck yeah.
Well, we might just park right down here and walk straight up the edge of his property line.
birds. Called a couple of times. Then we heard a gobble, kept calling. We were patient. It took a second, but then we had 4 gobblers come right up on us. I mean, one of them was really, really close to me. The birds kind of went back and forth for a second, and then they took off, and I haven't seen them since. Maybe Sherman needs to get a cuter hen or something, because she wasn't worth fighting for him. Now I'm not sure what to do. I just don't think we're going to call them right back into the same setup, because like they weren't interested the first time. But if we can put them out somewhere else and just adjust a little bit, maybe it'll entice them. Right there. Hey, Tyler, stop. Get down. Strutting bird. 11 o'clock. Just over the hill. Dude, I think you need to try to reap them. I think that's our best bet. You hear me? I think you're gonna have to crawl up there with a decoy and just get it done, dude. I don't think he's gonna come into us. There was like 20 birds down there.
Yeah.
But like, all I needed was one to come. Then I started to go down there, and I thought he saw the decoy and he was gonna come. Both of my freaking hamstrings were cramping like no other. That's why I kept straightening my leg. So when my left one cramped up like real bad, and I'm like, man, he's like 40 yards. I just gotta shoot. I shot. I felt like I pulled it hard. Like right when I let go, I was like, oh, that's not a good shot. But then, did you hear it?
Yeah, it smacked something.
It sounded like I smacked him.
Did you find your arrow?
Yeah.
And it's clean? Yeah, it's not touched.
It's awful burnt.
You hit probably a raw limb or something. I thought you smacked him.
I did too. I don't know, man. I guess the only thing you can do is learn from it. Could have been maybe a little bit more patient. Could have tried to get closer, but if you've got a 30-yard shot like that, and you don't take it and you try and get closer and you scare them off, then you're sitting there wondering, like, I had a turkey at 30 yards strutting right in front of me, like, why did I not shoot it? The sooner we can get down there to that cornfield where we can see him, the better probably, right? Okay, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Alright, that's going to wrap up our hunt in Nebraska. We're about to head back to Missouri
we had a lot of really great opportunities. We saw a lot of birds. We heard a lot of birds. Couldn't quite seal the deal on a couple of opportunities. So it's all right. We're going to move on. We'll have other opportunities to come up here, hopefully to Nebraska, and if not, the Missouri season's coming up. So stay with us, and we'll see what happens.